Here is my resignation. I've had enough of this company and your behavior. I am done. I can't do this anymore. I quit! Take this!
Before you resign, answer one brutal question. Can you survive in this job for the next 90 days and turn it into leverage? Because quitting from emotion feels like freedom until the bills, the silence, and the uncertainty hit. Here's the truth nobody likes to say. Your current job may be stressful, but having no job is usually more stressful, financially, mentally, and socially. Not always. If it's abusive or unsafe, that's different. But for most people, the job is pain with structure. Unemployment is pain with uncertainty. This video is not telling you to stay loyal, tolerate stress, blame yourself, or suffer quietly until you break. This is strategy. Before you quit, you will run a 90-day rescue plan to revive your position, regain control, and extract maximum leverage from the role you already have. If it works, you win without leaving. If it doesn't, you leave with proof, confidence, and a clean story. First, diagnose what exactly is breaking you. I hate my job is emotional, not actionable. Name the real problem like a senior leader. Is it workload with no prioritization? Role ambiguity with responsibility but no authority? Manager behavior, no growth, or a chaotic environment? Pick the top two. If you can't name it, you can't fix it. Next, never leave only because of a bad boss. That sounds logical, but it's a trap. You don't know if the next place will have an even worse boss, worse politics, or worse instability. The job market is full of unknowns, so treat the boss problem like a leadership and alignment problem first, something you try to solve strategically before you throw yourself into uncertainty. Also, never leave just because you think your passion is somewhere else. Passion can be real, but it can also be emotional escape, disguised as purpose. When you're stressed, everything outside looks like freedom. Before you chase a new identity, find the root cause of what's draining you and try to fix the situation you're in through boundaries, alignment, and smarter execution. The fastest way to reduce stress is to force prioritization. Use a sentence that makes reality visible. I can deliver A and B this week with quality. If C is now priority, what drops? This is not attitude. This is capacity management. Toxic systems love people who say yes to everything because it creates future scapegoats. A senior leader creates clarity before failure. Then outshine without politics by becoming the stability operator. Pick one recurring pain and own it publicly. Status chaos becomes a one-page weekly update. Delivery slippage becomes a risk rhythm. Meeting overload becomes a decision log. Incident noise becomes a triage playbook. Senior leaders build reputation by reducing confusion, making progress visible, and removing friction. Here's the part most people avoid. Look inward with brutal honesty. No one wants to remove you or lay you off if they are getting clear value from you. The safest seat in any company is the seat that produces visible outcomes and reduces risk. So ask, am I aligned with what leadership cares about? Am I actually creating value that the right people can see? Or is there misunderstanding, underperformance, or invisible work? If it's misunderstanding, fix communication and visibility. If it's underperformance, don't defend, deliver. Perform so well and produce results so visible that it becomes difficult to remove you. Not by working endless hours, but by delivering outcomes that are measurable, undeniable, and linked to leadership priorities. When value is obvious, politics becomes weaker. Use boundaries like a senior leader, not like a victim. Say, I'm committed to delivery, to protect outcomes, I need either X authority or Y support. If neither is possible, we should adjust scope and expectations. This keeps you calm, professional, and outcome-focused, while forcing leadership to choose reality instead of convenience. After 2 to 4 weeks of running this plan, decide with clarity. Stay and scale if priorities become clearer, respect increases, scope grows, and stress reduces. Plan an exit if nothing changes, blame culture continues, and you're blocked but still punished. And if you're being laid off or the environment is abusive or unsafe, that's emergency mode. No debates, no hope, no waiting. You switch immediately into full job search execution. And if after running this rescue plan honestly, fixing visibility, alignment, performance, boundaries, and leverage, you still find that nothing changes, then yes, move. But move with clear eyes. Job search today is brutally difficult, not impossible. If you believe in yourself and you know you have real expertise and value to contribute in your domain, then don't let fear trap you in a dead situation. Just don't jump blindly. Be systematic. Target the right roles. Tailor by role family, build proof assets, and follow up with discipline. Because your biggest threats aren't just competition. They are ATS filters, layoffs across industries, and thousands of applicants chasing the same titles. In this job market, where ATS screens first, human attention is limited and competition is massive. Hope is what most people mistake for a plan. Spraying applications, waiting for a miracle, and calling it strategy, when in reality, you're just betting that someone will randomly pick you. Disciplined execution is the opposite. A repeatable weekly system with a tight target list, daily outreach and follow-ups, one proof asset every week, interview stories practiced like drills, applications only where you truly match, and metrics you track, replies, screens, interviews, until the process starts producing results predictably.